On the internet, Instagram, or OnlyFans, or whatever the case might be, when we encounter, let's say, for example, no, I want to meet you in person, we just automatically assume that you're broke as fuck and you can't give $20, you can't give $100, you can't give 1,000 or 5,000, whatever the amount might be. We just automatically think that you're a broke ass or a stingy ass. Yeah. So even if we see you in person, we no longer want to fucking see you. It's like, hey, let's just fucking.
Okay. Where they saying this at? Where they saying this? In your DMs or what?
No.
You automatically think that they're broke.
Like, well, for me and my girls.
Why do you get that?
Okay, Papa, you like me and you want to see me, all right. So when I gotta see you, I gotta get my nails done. I gotta get my hair done. I gotta get my makeup done. I gotta find an outfit. I gotta take the time to get ready. And I'm gonna see you for fucking free. You can't send me no money. You can't be like, okay, baby, here, because I am used to that. I'm used to like the I have dated.
They send it to you though.
They send it to me like, mommy here, mommy here, get your nails done, get your things done. Because Caribbeans, at least me, Dominican, Puerto Rican, we are like that. We like to cater to our women. Here, baby, get pretty for me. Buy something for me. I want you to wear this color. I want you this. Yeah. When you don't do that, you just be like, just pull up. I don't like to give money to bitches. I don't know. When I see you in person, broke. Well, I don't want no stingy. Fuck you. Because I'm dating. I'm single. And I don't give a fuck if you're fat, if you're ugly, whatever. I fall in love with money. You give me money, I just love you, puppy. Yeah. You know, I like money. That's what I like.
That's what you think.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. And it's women who talk like this that are influencing women to think the way that they think. And this kind of toxicity is being spread amongst the dating culture in the West. And it's really, really a bad look. And and I'm going to show you a few more examples of women where they're getting this from, man. Check this out.
Here's a list of jobs that men should not do, especially grown-ass men, okay? For one, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Matter of fact, any fast food restaurant, if you think that you're a grown-ass man working in a fast food restaurant is okay, something is wrong with you, all right? Leave those jobs to the teenagers. My nephew can't even get a job right now because there's some grown-ass man in his goddamn 40s flipping my goddamn burger, okay? Let it go. Leave it alone. That job is not for you. Anything in retail, okay? I don't want to see no grown-ass man handing me a dress, okay? Why are you a grown-ass man working at Ross? That makes absolutely no sense, okay? Target, Marshalls, like, guys, give it up. Leave these jobs to the kids. Leave these jobs to the teenagers. These are jobs you get in high school, in college. But once you're a grown-ass man, you do not need to be working in any fast food restaurant or any retail restaurant. And for you high value men that think that it's high value to work for the city, let me tell you something. You're absolutely wrong, all right? No police officers, no firefighters, no construction workers, no mailmen, no post office. If you consider that a high value man, you're absolutely wrong, okay? There's nothing high value about making $70,000 a year.
Ma'am, you should look up the stats because most men aren't making 70,000 or more. I think 70,000 puts you in like the top 25, top 30%, maybe, at if that. So, ma'am, 70,000 a year ain't nothing to sneeze at. All right. Yeah, fellas, just like you see what it says on the screens, you're never wrong for making an honest living. These are facts, man. And there's some guys out here that are working 2 jobs. All right. 2-3 jobs, okay? And you know, I actually recommend it as well, man. Having multiple streams of income is the best way to, you know, build wealth. Let's keep it moving.
When you think you have kids?
I'm not having kids.
What you mean you're not having kids?
I'm not having kids.
That's what you was born there to do.
No, I'm not.
Why would you not want to have kids?
Why would I?
I'm asking you.
I want to have kids. I don't see any benefit.
For giving somebody life?
You have a kid and your life becomes about the kid. I want my life to be about me.
Oh, you selfish.
That's okay. So y'all want to know why men these days are so feminine and sassy, and they want flowers and money for their nails just like we do? Y'all want to know why? I'm gonna tell y'all why. It's because women are chasing men now. That's what it is. Because why?
I ain't gonna lie, y'all gonna trigger me with this princess and sassy treatment. If you have a problem with what men ask for today, you are a selfish, self-centered individual. It's that simple. The only thing most men are asking for is for you to show them love. That's it, that's all. For the longest time, men have chased and showed women love from the beginning, and they put all their feelings and emotions and their happiness aside. Happy wife, happy life, right? Well, guess what? Now we understand that there's two people that need to be happy, and a lot of men aren't going to be in a one-sided relationship. A lot of you struggle with just understanding men, so you don't know how to make them happy. So instead of you being accountable and saying, you know what, I struggle in this department, like most women do, you're going to sit up there and shame them to make them feel some type of way, to make it really feel like they're asking too much. In reality, using y'all's word, when y'all say a man is sassy and or he wants princess treatment, you're gaslighting him for the simple fact of he wants love. You just don't know how to give it to him.
And that woman in particular, man, she goes by Amani Talks. Let me tell you something. She spread some of the most hateful messages, man, and you see how selfish she is and how selfish she sounds. And I find it real funny that she sits over here and says, "I don't want to have kids," but she'll be the first one to say what a man should do about his kids or what anybody should do about their kids, regardless of gender. Now, what I'm going to be showing you next is the opposite end of the spectrum. So, some women that actually have some common sense, and some women that are going to explain why the six-figure man is unrealistic. Let's keep it moving.
A woman will be quick to be like, "Oh, I'm not dating that nigga because he work at McDonald's."
Got it.
A man ain't gonna give a fuck about how much a woman make all the time. I've never heard a man be like, "Damn, this bitch only make $30,000, and I'm a millionaire."
I feel like
you should. In a sense, it depends on what it is that you're looking for. If you're looking for a life partner and you have goals, and this person is driven, because here's my take on that. I would date a nigga that work at McDonald's with good credit, right? Right? Versus dating a street nigga with money. I'll tell you why. I might got the resources to help put him in position. That's going to eventually put us in position, right? Yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, baby, you got this business plan you want to do. Go clean it up. I got the people that got the office buildings. I know the property managers. So what I'm gonna do is, I know you working at McDonald's, Wendy's right now, Royal Farms, whatever. You got that good ass credit score. This is what you do back. I know I got my best friend. She do consulting work. She know how to build contracts. So what I'm gonna do is, because I love you so much and I want to put us in a better position, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give with my best friend. I'm gonna help you get the LLC, and I might front the money for you. Right? You pay the $200 to get the LLC. I know credit like a motherfucker. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take that 700 credit score and I'm gonna go to Sam's Club. And I'm gonna open you up a business account with your EIN number. We're gonna take that $2,500 and do some manufacturing spending. We'll get the money. And I got the contracts. Maybe we only start out with 2 buildings. It's something small.
Yeah, that's a smart woman right there. See, that's the kind of woman that you want behind you, bro. Even if you're in a better position than working at a fast food restaurant, which I'd imagine most of the people that watch me are, man. A lot of guys that watch me are former military, starting their own businesses, working on getting remote jobs, or currently working remote jobs. Lawyers, doctors, guys of all kind of professions watch me, man. So, man, shout out to you guys. I know y'all out there grinding, man. Let's keep it moving.
Who gonna tell the girls that a lot of these women that they're listening to on TikTok are nothing but Derek Jacksons? Who gonna tell the girls that they're just Derek Jacksons and that they're pandering to you by making content geared around how evil and hateful and jealous that men are? Those women are not trying to empower you, baby. They are keeping you impoverished. They're keeping you impoverished. Because true empowerment means that you take 100% ownership of the part that you play in the story. And not only that, you equip yourself with the knowledge to make better decisions moving forward so that you can get the outcome that you want. That's not what these women is telling you. These women is out here like, yep, See, one thing I hate about a hateful man, if you just go to the hate, men are so hateful. Men are just so jealous. None of that challenges you to grow as a woman. I'm going to say that again. None of that challenges you growing as a woman. You getting on the internet, taking in content that only talk about the evil and messed up things that men do does not empower you as a woman. It don't. It don't. Hypothetically speaking, even if men became all they needed to be today, what kind of woman would you be? What kind of woman would you be? See, that be the thing with people. We put so much emphasis on who other people need to be, what other people need to be doing, how I'm like this because you like this. No. Worry about you. Think about ways that you can improve you. Think about ways that you can empower you, because that's where the real growth is. The real growth ain't in wanting everything around you to change so that you could better adapt. The real growth and the real empowerment is you shifting your mindset. You shifting your mindset so that you can get the outcome that you want in life, and so you can look at things differently. So I just want y'all to know, please be mindful of the type of content that you're taking on these apps. And another thing I want to say too is a lot of these women that's getting on these apps with these Derek Jackson talk about, these women are married in the background and getting on the internet having talking points of single miserable women. And that's really the most conniving part of it all and the most manipulative part of it all, because they pretending to relate to y'all and y'all eating it up. Y'all eating it up. They getting up here monetizing off of your negative experiences with men. And instead of them truly teaching you or showing you or having transparent conversations about how you can really be empowered as a woman, they want to keep you down here at that low frequency of hating men, all while she getting loved on behind closed doors. That's the real gotcha. I keep trying to tell y'all and y'all don't listen to me.
Now, I'm not too sure about that though. I will argue quite a few of those women are actually single. Like the very first clip, you see, she said she was single, and you see how she was talking about men and what she demands and expects of men. Um, that Amani chick, man, I would be shocked if she was spoken for. Um, Now, women like Sprinkle, okay, yeah. But you see what she had to do to get married. She had to break up she had to break up a happy home to get married. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if her because she used to be the side chick. Now I wouldn't be surprised if her husband got side chicks now that she the main one. And you see what kind of hate she be spewing. So that lets you. I'm like, we try to tell these women all the time, bro. Like, this ain't nothing but ear candy. These women are just telling y'all what y'all want to hear. And I'm like, and if you, and it kind of reminds me of that video that I did when you compare male podcasts to female podcasts, because a lot of these female podcasts are just women buttering each other up, telling each other what they want to hear, pretty much an echo chamber, and just talking about how bad men are and not saying anything to get any better results. At least in the male podcast, it's like, hey, work on yourself, work on your fitness, work on your finances, work on your speech, learn how to talk to women, learn how to walk a certain, learn how to walk with confidence, all these kind of things that'll help you get better results and get better attraction from women. So I'm like, so as much as women complain about male podcasts and how we talk about women and female nature, we talk about male nature and what men need to do in order to attract better women as well. So at least you get that aspect of male podcasts, and women can't argue that. Let's keep it moving.
What you can provide for your girlfriend/wife as a man is very important. Sorry, let's leave struggle love in 2023, please. With all due respect, y'all have never heard me tell you to be with a man that is a bum and who is going to have you struggling day to day. You've never heard me say that before a day in my life on this app. What I have heard on this app is a lot of women talk about how they want a relationship. They'll be quick to say, I want to build with a man. You know what? I would love to grow with someone. But then you're going to contradict yourself and say, you know what? I want a man that's at his finished product. I want an established man. Where was the building and the growing? A lot of you speak about relationships, but you don't want to put the hard work in that is required to keep a healthy relationship. In reality, when most of you speak, you just speak about how you want a man for financial security. You want that soft life. Please understand, the same way a lot of you look at relationships nowadays, well, if I can do X, Y, and Z by myself, why do I need you? Men do the exact same thing. Women that are doing well for themselves are quick to say, I pay for everything by myself, so why would I allow you into my life? You think men haven't been thinking that for years? With all due respect, once again, this isn't 1942 where the man can go to work and come home and all the bills be paid with his $100 check. That like those are the things that some of you just don't comprehend and don't understand, and that's just social media ignorance. That's all it is.
Yeah, it really is, man. Because even when you try to explain the history of how the economy is the way it is now and why most men can't provide enough to keep a woman at home, is like they still don't get it. You tell them the percentage of people that make 100K or more that can keep you at home, and they still don't get it. As a matter of fact, we're going to get to that clip here shortly, man. Check this out.
So this lady said this man had to make 6 figures for her to give her number to him. So I was like, well, how much you make? She was like, don't worry about it.
Bruh.
Girl, last time I checked, you was a teacher. And no offense to teachers, baby. But you don't make 6 figures, so how you gonna request him to make 6 figures? Ladies, stop requesting all of this shit from these men that you can't even give. You don't even have half the qualities that you're asking for these from these men, and most of that shit be unrealistic. And you sitting here saying you want him to make 6 figures, but that don't mean he gonna give you none of his goddamn money. That's his goddamn money. You need to go over there with the 5 figure men, because baby, some of them are gonna give you the world. Why you thinking that 6 figure nigga gonna give it to you? But if you ain't bringing those same qualities you asking for, baby, stop asking for it. Just like they saying, he gotta be thick and stuff. Last time I checked, baby, you don't even have a gym membership. Ladies, y'all gotta stop all these nonsense. If you ain't got the qualities that you asking for, stop sitting here saying he gotta do all of this in order for you to give him your number. Bitch, he probably don't even want your number, the one you talking about, that he gotta be.
When we talk about the younger generation of women saying, well, we want men who make 6 figures and we want this, because they listen to all that social media.
Right.
And
Yeah.
But I have millennials and younger that work for me, and we had these discussions. And one of the discussions I had when they was like, well, I want a man who makes 6 figures. You know, they're like 25, 28 things. And I said, okay. I said, pull up labor statistics. I said, there are barely 18% of Americans. Now, mind you, it's like 400 million dollars, right? 18% of Americans that make 6 figures.
Yeah, that's hard to come by.
18%.
That's hard.
18% that make 6 figures. They was like, damn, that's it. But social media have you thinking 100% of black people make
Yes, and consistently.
Right,
And consistently.
And then I said, okay, now take out how many of them are black people.
And how many
Exactly.
And then you get you're going to 6%, barely to 6% black people. I said, now take out how many of them are 25 to 35-year-old black men. Now you might have 0.02 of that, right? I said, so because the rest of them either my age or older and married or divorced or older, period. Yeah. I said, so now instead of you finding someone your age that is financially fiscally responsible, okay, and y'all can grow together to the 6 figures, you looking for one that's gonna come out the sky. So that's your percentage of athletes in there, and that 6 figures. That's your percentage of black boys, men who went to college for certain things and starting off the jump. So you got to find one who's financially responsible, mentally responsible, spiritually responsible, and y'all grow together. Because the chances of you balling out with a 6-figure dude your age, 25 to 35, is very rare.
Very rare.
White women around here trying to find a bunch of them. Okay, so like it's 18%. That include old people.
Yeah.
More young women need to hear that, what you just said, because like I think they have an
unrealistic
you know, view of what
and they put so many
have
unrealistic
access
expectations on themselves too, because they think they need to be further than they are. I'm like, you 25, and you got a degree and you working. What this social media make them think they're supposed to be more.
Yeah, notice the common theme a lot of people are saying in social media. It's all these women social media influencers, like the ones that I played at the beginning. And there's many more others that are like that. You'll find that all over TikTok. You'll find it all over TikTok, man. But think about that. And I don't recall exactly what year and reference she got those statistics from. But when you really think about that, that is a very, very small percentage, bro. Think about that, man. Even women of other races are struggling trying to find those kind of men. So it's like when you see so many black women complaining about it, it's pretty laughable, man, because it just go to show you they don't know the stats. Y'all just going off of what y'all see on social media. Let's keep it moving.
Let this man prove that he makes six figures or plus before I can give him my time. That's problematic. If you can't see that, I don't know what's going to help you. There are some men who will play on you because they make that much money. They know how to manipulate you financially because they make that much money. They see that you don't make that same amount of money. So they can gaslight you. They can manipulate you in their favor because you show that you're desperate for their finances. So if you're showing you're desperate for my finances, that's what I'm going to give you. I don't have to attach consideration because I consider taking you on a coffee date so I can get to know you. I have to protect myself just like you have to protect yourself.
Yeah, remember that clip I played y'all the other day of Bow Wow when he pulled out that stack and Shorty, can you give me some money, sir? And then that other girl jumped from the back of the line to the front of the line, and they just made it all about his money. And you see how he handled that situation, right? Yeah, you can be a bit of an asshole when you got it like that. And see, and that's the part that women don't want to accept. They don't want to accept the negatives that come with a man that can make that kind of money to put them in a position to where they can have that soft life that they want. And when men try to explain this to them, oh, nah, you just broke. All right, you got it. But when you over here 35, 40, 45, still over here expecting that man, that kind of caliber of man to come into your life, and he don't come, don't point the finger at the men, because it was men that told y'all the truth. And we backed it up with stats. Even the women are backing it up with stats. So what's your excuse now? You know what I mean? When you end up being older past the wall and you ain't got what you looking for. Don't point the finger at us. Now let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description, as well as my latest mixtape, Neo Trap Volume 2. And if you want to purchase any other merch, the spreadshot.com link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.